I finished my vision board for 2026. Good morning, everyone. So it's currently 9 in the morning and I decided to pick up the camera because I wanted to film a morning routine for you guys. I just wanted to show you guys my routine and the new healthy habits that I'm bringing into 2026. But I don't really have too much to do this morning. This morning is going to be more of a relaxing morning because it is my winter break right now and I don't have any school going on. So the first thing that I'm going to do is fix my bed and then tidy up my room a little bit. Since I'm on my winter break, I have been waking up at 9 a.m. every day, but I really want to start waking up at 7 a.m. as one of my goals for 2026. I know that Christmas is over, but I love this scent. I also want to focus on my self-care, specifically my skincare. I honestly haven't been keeping up with my skincare routine as often, and I feel like it is important to have time in the morning to focus on it. Okay, so skincare is done. Now I'm gonna go make myself a coffee. So this next goal is a really small goal, but I have been wanting to try new matcha and coffee places, including new recipes. Most mornings I need to have coffee or matcha to help start my day. It just helps me feel more productive and ready to tackle any task I need to do. So this is my homemade vanilla syrup that I like to put in my coffee and my matcha. So I have myself an oat vanilla iced latte. It looks so good. Getting myself an espresso machine was probably one of the best investments I've ever made. I actually used to not be a coffee person until I worked as a barista and I was having it every day. And so now it's like I need coffee or matcha to keep me going. But the next thing that I'm gonna do is my gratitude journal. So this is my 5-minute journal. It is basically prompts for the morning and night to help you practice gratitude. And it's one of the things I've been trying to do for 2026. I actually used to be really good at practicing gratitude and doing my 5-minute journal. But lately I've just been slacking off, especially with school and everything going on in my life. So I feel like for 2026, I really want to bring this back. I also feel like it's just great for my mental health to practice gratitude every day. So I'm going to do this right now. So this is an example of what the pages look like. There's always a quote that starts off each day. So for today's, it's nothing new can come into your life unless you're grateful for what you already have. I feel like that quote is perfect for today because I feel like you cannot accept a lot of opportunities and you cannot be fully grateful for what they are unless you practice all the small gratitudes that you have in your life. So this top part is for the morning and this bottom part is for the night. But for the morning, it says, I am grateful for, and then you list 3 things that you're grateful for today. The next prompt is what would make today great, and then a daily affirmation. And I feel like this just ties everything together and starts your morning out perfectly. So one of my favorite things to do before the new year starts is creating a vision board of all my goals and plans I want to achieve for the year. This year's a bit different than my other years because I am making my vision board on a poster board. Normally I make my vision boards digital and I use them as a wallpaper for my phone. However, I love how I made my board this year because I was able to physically craft it and it was so much fun to do. So I finished my vision board for 2026. This is actually the first time that I made a vision board on a poster board before. I normally make my vision board on Canva or on Pinterest, but this year I decided I was going to put it on a poster board so I can see it every day on my wall. I am so happy with how it turned out and I want to explain to you guys everything that's on my vision board. So the first thing I have on my vision board is this picture of a girl doing Pilates. I actually really love doing Pilates. It was one of the things I tried this year because I've been seeing it all online and I wanted to give it a try. So I decided for 2026, I really wanted to get back into Pilates and also just exercising in general because I've been low-key slacking on it a little bit. The next thing I have is a picture of luggage. Now this is for traveling. I really want to travel more this year, especially since I'm graduating, which I will get into a little bit later. The next one is a picture of this girl that is in Italy. I'm actually planning a trip to Italy this year after my graduation. It's going to be my graduation trip and I'm so excited for it. So I wanted to put a picture of a girl in Italy because this is kind of like the inspo that I'm going for. The next photo is this picture of a girl doing her makeup. So as I got older, I'm not someone who really wears makeup that often, but recently I have been falling in love with it again, so I really want to get started on doing more makeup styles and also just doing more hairstyles as well. Next one is this photo. It says, "I love to get paid for doing something that I love." This year, I really want to focus on content creation, especially doing YouTube, and I really want to make a career out of it. It's something that I dream of doing. Next is the set of alarms. It says 5:15 a.m., 5:30 a.m., and 5:45 a.m. Now, I don't think I'm gonna actually wake up that early, but I do want to start waking up earlier. I feel like I get a lot more done when I wake up earlier. I am also a lot busier this year with school, and then also I have an internship, so I do want to work on my sleep schedule so I could be more productive throughout the day. So the next photo that I have is this one, and it's a group of girls working in marketing. I'm actually a marketing major and I'm graduating with a marketing degree this year, and so I wanted to have this as like my career goals and aspirations, and also just keep myself motivated to stay passionate in marketing. And then I have a picture of a girl graduating because, like I said, I am graduating this year and I'm so excited. I feel like it's been a long time coming. I've been in and out of school since 2017, and so I'm just really happy and excited that I'm going to be graduating with a career that I love and that I'm passionate about. So I have this on here as like a reminder of all the hard work that I've done academically. And then next I have a picture of a girl in Paris because I do plan on going to Paris as well this year. Last time I've been to Paris was 3 years ago and it was the best trip I've ever been on, and so I'm so excited to go back because I feel like there's a couple things that I still haven't been able to go to. For example, I didn't get to go to the Louvre, and then I also want to see more of like Monet's work. But yeah, that's one of my trip goals for this year and I can't wait. And then next, this is something that I always put on my vision board, and it is a Bible verse. This one is Jeremiah 29:11. So the Bible verse says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in a future." Now, I always put a Bible verse on my vision board because I feel like religion is such a big part of my life, and I feel like when I hear this Bible verse, it calms me down a little bit and it helps me out a lot. Next, I have a photo of a guy and a girl. I am in a relationship. I've been with my boyfriend for almost 3 years, and I just put it on there as a reminder for the love that he has for me and the love I have for him. I also just put it on there to just constantly focus on my relationship and always building each other up. The next photo I have is a girl doing a self-care routine. The reason why I put this one is because, like I said, I really want to practice some gratitude this year, and I also want to practice mindfulness. So I put that as like a self-care motivation for myself. And then next I have a picture of a cake that says 100K. I'm hoping on TikTok I can reach 100K by the end of the year. I feel like that is such a big goal to have, but I feel like it's not impossible. It would literally be a dream come true if I can hit 100K on TikTok. And then I have a picture of ice cream because I want to try gelato in Italy. I feel like this one is just like a fun little one that I put there. And then lastly, at the bottom is a picture of a passport and a camera. This one goes hand in hand with traveling and also vlogging. I do want to vlog more and I do want to post on YouTube more, so I feel like this is the perfect photo for like traveling and vlogging at the same time. I think it's just one of my biggest goals for this year is to vlog more on YouTube and get into long form content. So this is my vision board for 2026. I am so excited for the new year. I feel like there's a lot of things that are happening in my life next year, and so I can't wait to vlog it and showcase it to you guys. I highly recommend creating a vision board for 2026. Like I said, I do this every year. I usually do it digitally, but this year I wanted something physical. But yeah, this is the vision board for 2026.